La 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 la. She's the small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder, and she'll make your heart take flight. La 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 la. She's fantastic, made of plastic, microchips here and there. She's a small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
Hi.
Hi.
Whoa, awesome pants, Dad.
Hey, thanks, Jamie. But these aren't just pants. These are my new designer golf slacks.
For your sake, I hope there's no designer bull on the golf course.
To the moon, Jamie, bang, zoom.
What's that stuff you're making?
Oh, it's a high-protein drink. It's supposed to make you strong, huh?
Really? Ew, it smells awful.
Makes your breath strong, too. What's the matter with this thing? Vicki, come here, please. Here, liquefy this.
Liquefy this.
Thanks.
You're actually gonna drink that?
Sure, Jamie. See, I'm healthier already.
Well, you can congratulate me.
Hey, congratulations! What for?
My woman's auxiliary just called, and you are looking at the new chairperson of our committee to aid the homeless.
Oh, terrific, honey.
The word homeless is not in my bubble memory module. Mom, tell Bubblehead here what it means.
Well, Vicki, there are people who usually sleep in streets and in alleys and who have no jobs, no money, no hope. And people usually think they're just a bunch of bums and winos, but they're not. Sometimes they're whole families that are just down on their luck.
Yeah, and it's up to people like us to help them.
Right. My problem is how to make the public more aware of the situation.
Yeah. Got an idea. How about going to a TV station, huh? If you could get that roving reporter, what's his name, Steve Morales, to do a story on the evening news, you'd have it made, right?
Or just tell Harriet next door. That blabbermouth reaches more people than Dan Rather.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And I can drop you off and pick you up. I got to go to the driving range and hit a bucket of balls with the guys.
Just a bunch of bums and winos.
Oh, Jamie, while we're out, would you mind going to the market for me and picking up a couple of things? The list is right over there.
Sure, no problem, Mom. Did you say a couple of things? I better take Vicki along to help. If I carry all this stuff myself, that's enough to give me a hernia. Hey, Vicki! Look, there's one of those homeless people Mom was talking about. I don't see anybody. Right over there. Mom said it's our duty to help the homeless. Right. Boy, this place is sure a mess. It ought to be cleaned up. It ought to be cleaned up. Oh. Hurricane Vicki. Here. Maybe we should go talk to him. Come on. Mister?
I didn't do it, officer. I was in Cleveland that week. Oh. How do you do?
Hi, I'm Jamie Lawson, and this is my sister, Vicki.
A great pleasure, Jamie. And the enchanting Vicki. I'm Roland Cardwell, at your service. Of the Boston Cardwells, that is.
Is this where you live?
For the moment, be it ever so humble. And it gives the word humble new meaning. But it has every convenience. Solar heating, air conditioning, no overhead, and you couldn't beat the location. Oh, I see you have groceries there, young lady.
Enough to give you a hernia. I'm busy. Come back later. Okay. It's later. Oh, lunch. Thanks, Jamie. Harriet, you've got a home, a refrigerator, and a mouth. Now, why don't you go put all three of those things together? My mother doesn't like me to eat between meals. She says it ruins my appetite. She's wrong. It's her meals that ruin my appetite. Harriet, will you please buzz off? I've got something very important to do. What's that? It's none of your business. Of course it's none of my business. That's why I'm dying to know. Go. All right, I'm going. Oh, hi. How'd it go at the TV station, Mom?
Oh, terrific. I got that reporter, Steve Morales, to agree to do a story on the homeless.
Well, I've got some good news, too. Guess what I did today?
Hello. Jamie, my boy, would you have any bubble bath?
He's what I did today.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my wife's robe?
I couldn't find yours.
Here are your slippers, Mr. Cardwell.
Thank you, young lady.
A great pleasure. Mr. Cardwell is homeless, so I brought him home. This is my mom and my dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. What a lovely and beautiful lady. And what a handsome man.
Don't even think about it.
Here, Mr. Cardwell, I made this for you.
Thank you, Jamie. I shall savor it as I bathe. I presume dinner will be around 7.
It's awfully presumptuous.
All right, Jamie. Who is this guy? And this better be good.
We found him in an alley. You can't beat the location.
Why couldn't you bring home a stray dog like other kids?
Gee, Dad, you and Mom said we should help homeless people find a home. So I did.
He's right, Ted. We did say that.
Yeah, but I didn't mean our home. Listen, let him bathe, and we'll feed him, and then we'll figure out what to do with him. But keep an eye on this guy. Wouldn't surprise me a bit. This guy has a police record.
He didn't do it. He was in Cleveland that week.
And there I was, in the jungles of India, riding on the jewel-bedecked elephant of my good friend, the Maharaja of Bandor, when suddenly, there ahead of us was a giant king cobra, fangs flared, ready to strike.
So what'd you do?
I started whistling softly, like a flute, and the cobra started to sway, side to side, to the rhythm of my whistling.
And then what?
Then we had a couple of dances and parted friends.
How'd you get the money to do all that stuff?
Jamie, you only go around once in life, and you might as well do it for free.
You mean you don't ever work?
Work? Ooh, bite your tongue. Please don't say the word work in front of me. It gives me a rash.
Man, I never met anyone like you. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
I see you found my robe.
Roland's been telling me about his life. He came face to face with a king cobra snake, and it didn't bite him.
No doubt professional courtesy.
Roland, I put your clothes in the washing machine and they'll be ready soon.
How sweet of you, madam. How terribly thoughtful.
As soon as your clothes come out of the dryer and you eat, you can leave.
But I want Roland to stay. He can share my room.
No way.
He's right, Jamie. Thank you. I'd love to, but I just couldn't possibly.
It just wouldn't do, Jamie.
Of course it wouldn't. I'll be very happy just living in your backyard.
Roland, our house guest. Who is he, Jamie? Vic and I found Roland in an alley. He's one of the homeless. Oh, a bum. No, he's not. Bums don't hang around with Maharajas. And bums don't eat dinner at the White House. And bums don't go big game hunting in Africa. Wow, he did all that? You know it. Roland is like Indiana Jones with wrinkles. You introduce me to him? I'll think about it. Oh, please. I've never met anyone that exciting. Except maybe you, of course. Me? Really? Yeah. To me, you're like Indiana Jones' baby fat.
Joan, I know it's a noble cause, but I don't like this guy in my yard, in my house, and in my clothes. And if he calls me Dad one more time, I'm going to wrap him in a blanket and leave him on somebody's doorstep.
Ted, it's only for a little while. Besides, what would my committee say if they found out that their leader kicked out a homeless person?
But I don't want him here. He's grimy. I mean, when he took a bath, he left a ring around the whole room.
Ted, he's not that bad.
And what bugs me most is that Jamie thinks Roland is some kind of glamorous hero. I want this guy out of our house before he convinces our son that being a drifter is the key to happiness.
Well, if you want Roland out, find him a job. Well, if he was working, then he could afford a place of his own.
No matter where I go in the world, Jamie, it's never difficult to get money should I need it. There's a soft touch around every corner.
How do you mean, Roland?
Well, you just walk up to them and say, hi, and tell them a hard luck story. As I once told my good friend, the great P.T. Barnum, I said, P.T., there's a sucker born every minute.
Hi.
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 Hi, sucker.
Gee, I can't imagine where she heard that.
It's a jungle out there, Dad. I was just telling them of a few of my survival skills in obtaining the good life.
Really? I've got a survival skill for you, Roland.
What's that?
Never wear another man's golf slacks. If you do, you just might find yourself buried up to the neck in a sand trap. Vicki, would you take this to my room, please?
Okay, sucker.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
She meant this, honey. Roland, I have some good news for you.
We're going to Disneyland? Oh, boy!
I talked to the personnel office at my plant. They have an opening for a maintenance man. You can start work in the morning.
Work? Oh.
Dear.
Dad, Don't ever say the W word in front of Roland. It makes him break out.
Yes, I'm afraid the W word would just cramp my lifestyle, Dad.
Roland, how can you call being homeless a lifestyle?
I'm not homeless, my dear. Oh, yes, there are those who are, and I am terribly sorry for them, but I'm not one of them. I chose the life I lead, and I love it.
But everybody has to work.
What in heaven's name for? That's a myth created by Republicans.
Work happens to be how you achieve the good life.
What time do you get up in the morning?
7. I have to be to work at 9.
I get up whenever I want. I don't have to be anywhere.
That's 1 for Roland.
Yes, but Roland, you don't have anything. I have this beautiful home.
And you also have a beautiful mortgage.
We have a new car.
And you have repairs, insurance, payments.
That's 3 for Roland.
Yes, but I get to wear beautiful clothes.
Oh, and I get to wear beautiful clothes, too.
I get a 2-week paid vacation every year.
My whole life is a vacation. Free of charge.
See, Dad, that's the kind of life I want to live. Go to exciting places, do exciting things. With a little luck, no school.
Smart son we've got here, Dad. Come on, Jamie. Let's wash up for dinner. I'll tell you about pearl diving in Japan.
Here are your eggs.
Oh, thanks, Vicki. You made them sunny side up, and I like them over easy.
Over easy.
Well, they're over.
It was easy.
Would you clean them up, please, Vicki?
That's not so easy.
Ted, I just got off the phone with Steve Morales at the television station, and he's going to do that report on the homeless tonight on 6 o'clock news.
That's terrific, honey.
Hi.
Hi, Jim.
Has anybody seen Roland? Roland is gone.
You're not just saying that to make me happy.
He said he was off to Paris. He has a date with a bag lady behind an exclusive restaurant. Mom, Dad, we gotta go look for Roland and bring him back.
Well, there's nothing that we can do.
Can't we call the police?
Jamie, he left on his own free will. He didn't commit a crime.
He left wearing a red golf slacks.
Call the police.
Dad, Roland didn't leave of his own free will. You made him go.
Jamie, all I did was offer him work.
Yeah, how could you do such a terrible thing? Just when I was learning about the good life.
He's really upset, honey.
Roland has really messed up his thinking.
Well, what are we going to do about him?
I think I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give Jamie a taste of that good life he admires so much. Okay?
What?
Here's what we're going to do.
Thanks for bringing me back to look for Roland, Dad. This is where we found him.
Well, we know how much you miss him.
Yeah, we thought we might catch him before he left for Paris.
Roland! Roland! Nobody else is here, but my audio sensors detect the presence of smaller life forms.
What kind of life forms, Vicki?
The ones that go crunch when you step on them. Maybe we should go look for Roland somewhere else.
No, I think we should wait for him right here, right, honey?
Oh, absolutely. He's bound to be back sooner or later. It's not so easy to give up all this.
Yeah. And I love what he's done with the place.
Hey, why don't we go into Tony's and get a pizza?
Well, Jamie, Roland would never do that. I mean, he'd use those survival skills of his, right? Nah, we don't need to go inside. I'm sure there's a pizza in here somewhere.
Oh, what's that brown furry thing over there?
Well, if we catch it, it could be dinner.
Hey, maybe we should go home and wait for Roland.
Why?
Well, he might show up there.
Jamie, come on. Where's your sense of adventure, huh? I mean, this is the good life he was talking about, right? Come on over here. Help me find a pizza, huh?
Well, I'm beginning to think his good life is the pits.
Oh, no, it's the police.
I didn't do it, officer. I was in Cleveland that week.
It's all right, folks. We're from Empire Television News. You ready? Let's roll. Good evening. This is Steve Morales reporting live on the plight of the homeless. I'm here in an alley between 3rd and Maple where this unfortunate family is huddled together without food, without shelter, without hope.
Mr. Morales,
Yes?
I'm Joan Lawson. I saw you at your office. Well, I talked to you today on the phone, remember?
Yes, I remember. Do we have a real story for you, folks? Just yesterday, Mrs. Lawson came to me with an impassioned plea on behalf of the homeless. And because she's so dedicated to the cause, she's moved her entire family out here in the alley to make her point.
No, really.
Yeah, that's exactly what she did, Mr. Morales. She's a gutsy little gal.
You must be the proud husband of this wonderful woman.
That's right, I'm Mr. Gutsy. And these are the little Gutsies, Jamie and little Vicki.
What a wonderful family. Would you like to say something, Jamie?
Mom's really dedicated. This is no way to live. We should help the homeless.
And what about you, sweetheart?
Got any money? There's a sucker born every minute.
She's a small wonder, lovely and bright and soft curves. She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's a small wonder.